The 2026 Toyota BZ Woodlands is a different vehicle. If you've seen the BZ4X in the past, this is a larger vehicle that is designed for light off-roading, and it's a small SUV. It's all electric. Some big changes for 2026. And they've thought about what people are using this for, and they're building it for what you asked for. So starting off with the front end of the vehicle, you're going to see that shark nose front end. It is flat. By the way, the paint on this is pearl white. It's absolutely beautiful. And as we go through the off-road here in Ojai, California, but we're actually up at a very cool ranch, about 330 acres of land that used to be owned by Paul Walker. But as my co-driver said, you know, you can't take it with you. If you can afford this, work hard so you can enjoy beautiful land like this. This is spectacular land overlooking the ocean here in Ojai, and I have to say, it's pretty nice. This is the way to live. On the front end, you have LED headlights both front and rear. You've got the blacked out logo and cameras right here because you have full around view camera because this is off-road capable. No, it's not meant for heavy rock climbing, but if you're gonna do some rugged off-roading, especially on a ranch like this would be one of the vehicles you definitely want to consider. The fact that the front end of this vehicle looks different, it's part of that modern aesthetic, but it's also more rugged. Let's take a look under the front hood. Under the hood, you've got a dual motor setup. It only comes all-wheel drive. You're looking at 375 horsepower. The range depends on which tires you get. If you go with the all-season tires, which come standard with this, you're going to be looking at 281 miles of range. But for no charge, you could upgrade to the rugged tires that look cooler and go along with the look of this vehicle, but it does reduce your range down to 260 miles. One good thing is this uses the NACS charging system, which is the Tesla DC charging, which will give you 10 to 80% charge in 30 minutes. But of course, you can use level 2. There's all kinds of different charging cables, and those are in the trunk. We'll show you that in a second. Drive with X mode, and you've got 3,500 pounds of towing capacity, plus that X mode has the computers help you with traction in each corner, so you can go through off-road undulations. We've taken this to the top of the mountain, and you can see this vehicle has really impressive capabilities. You would not think that when it comes to an electric SUV. The first thing you're going to notice when you see this vehicle is it looks different because you now have this protection all the way around the wheels. This is great if you're going through shrubbery, got some dirty roads. You want the vehicle to be protected. These 18-inch alloy wheels, they're specific to this vehicle, and they are cool looking. Further back, you're going to have heated mirrors that have cameras on the side as well as signal indicators, and they do fold. All of this is designed for not just daily driving, but for that light off-roading. You'll notice more protection in this very dirty car because we've already driven the off-road portion. It's filthy, but it shows that this vehicle can actually be capable. One thing that's different between this vehicle and the regular BZ is you're going to notice a more rugged roof rack, because the fact is you can put a Thule up here, a bike, a canoe, whatever you want, and still be able to go and have some fun. This vehicle has a different roof and different rear quarter panels. What they did is they extended it 6 inches, different hatch, different quarter panels, and now you're at more room for cargo, plus you have an 8.4-inch ground clearance. Now, how do you get up there? They thought about that too. There is a step here that is rigid material, so you can get up here and see this beautiful, gigantic, panoramic fixed roof, but you can also put equipment up here, or luggage, or whatever you need. When you look inside this vehicle, you're going to see some similarities to the CHR, which is also an all-electric new vehicle that we've showcased here on the Car Smarts channel. You'll see the 14-inch gigantic center screen, but this vehicle also has a button here for the cameras, and you can see all the way around. And this allows you for off-roading to see what's going on underneath. So it's sort of an invisible version of the vehicle. Very good for off-roading, whether you're driving through snow or you're driving on some dirty roads. It's good to know what's going on around you. Now, in addition to that beautiful picture, nice crystal clear, and you've got JBL audio, and there's only one trim level, so all of them are going to be the same when it comes to the Woodlands. You're also going to get Apple CarPlay and Android Auto that are both wireless, and one of my favorite features, dual wireless charging, which you also see in the CHR. This is becoming a standard for Toyota because everybody wants to be charging. USB charge ports all the way around. There's also a pass-through underneath. You can see my hand here, but that's our drone because we're going to show you some drone footage of the off-road. This vehicle is capable. You will be surprised. The shifter is the same as you're seeing in the CHR. You push down, turn left or right. You've got your hold, your eco mode, and your X mode. So instead of having a snow mode like you're seeing in others, the X mode, when you press that, is for snow and dirt. And when you use that, the computer itself will help you get through off-road situations where you might have a dip or have to go up a hill, or even declining on a hill. It won't have hill descent. It will help you, and you can use the paddle shifters as well to help you change the regen on the brakes. So there's a lot of neat little features, plus this plus minus setting right here that you adjust in that X mode, so it can help you go slower so you can feel that you have control of the vehicle. Further back, 2 cup holders, and then my favorite, the glove box that goes left and right. No matter who's sitting there, you can easily access that glove box. Power seats, both driver and passenger, lumbar on the driver's side, not on the passenger side, unfortunately, and soft tech seats throughout. They thought about comfort, they thought about keeping it clean, because this vehicle is about to get pretty dirty. The bonus, there's also a cover for your cargo. Again, that soft tech seating. There's latch systems for 3 across the back, so you can put 3 child safety seats, and I like this for everyday driving. Forget the off-roading. Rubber floor mats that say BZ Woodland. And what's nice about that is you know that whether you've got kids dumping stuff on the floor, you're going off-roading, you're in the snow with all that mud and salt, you'll be able to clean it out pretty easily. Behind the seats, you've got 2 pockets, 3 stage heated seats, 2 USB-C charge ports, and vents. They really thought about who's using this. But if you look at the CHR, there's a lot of similarities, just a lot more room in the second row. So if you need more storage, this is certainly the vehicle to consider. Also note that the glass roof is fixed and goes all the way back to about the middle of the second row. 30 cubic feet of storage with the seats up. They fold 60-40, and then with the seats folded, 74 cubic feet of storage, which is because this vehicle is bigger than the regular BZ. And the results of that are you can put an off-road bike in here or a lot of gear. JBL audio is available on the premium package, as well as heated seats and heated steering wheel, but there's also a power supply here. So if you're going camping, whatever that might be, that's a plus. Plus, if you want to fold down those second row seats, super easy. Again, rubber mat in back. Underneath, you've got a storage for the cable. That cable is included, including the connection for the NACS charger, which is the Tesla charger. And yes, this vehicle's dirty. I am covered in dirt, but we were just having some fun off-roading. Take a look at the back of this vehicle. Besides the fact that it's dirty, you've got the Woodland logo here showing that this vehicle is off-roadable, BZ logo, and this is showing that it is a battery electric vehicle. I would like to see this wiper blade tucked up underneath, but you can see that it is more aggressive looking, it's more rugged and off-roadable, and that includes that rear valance designed to protect the vehicle. Warranty in this vehicle is 3 years, 36,000 miles with an 8-year, 100,000 mile for the battery powertrain. Plus you get 2 years or 25,000 miles of Toyota Care, and 24/7 roadside assistance is included for free for 3 years. All right, you've heard me talk about this ranch. We're now gonna go to the top of the peak, which is way up there in this BZ. Let's take it for a test drive. So we're gonna start off in X mode. Now, X mode is designed for snow and for dirt. And I have my expert here, Nick.
Hello.
And you're gonna explain the X mode as we go up this hill. It's quite steep. I mean, honestly, I take a Tacoma and not even think twice. Or a Tundra, but this is not something you would think about with an electric vehicle, but because it has X mode, I think it's capable of that.
Yep, we have 2 modes. We have snow and dirt, or the deep snow, or deep mud and snow. So we're going to go in the first mode, snow and
X mode.
Dirt and sand, I'm sorry, and then we're going to use the grip mode. So we're going to do level 4, there's 5 levels. We're going to do level 4 grip mode up the hill. So once we start rolling, we get it set, and then you will not have to give it gas or brake. So on level 4, it's going to take us, it's going to crawl us up this hill and adjust as needed. As it starts slipping, it'll send power across to each wheel as needed.
Look, ma, no feet?
Yep.
Okay.
Gotta
keep your hands on the wheel.
You gotta still steer. Got some angles here, different camera views.
Yeah, and this is nice because it shows not just the side, but what's going on in front of me, but it has also the incline, both the side to side and the front to back. And the grip will show here on the right. You're going to see it operate in just a second, where it'll show how the traction goes. You said earlier that it goes corner to corner, but it does not go side to side.
Yeah, will not split the power, but it's going left to right as needed, and can adjust up to 10 times faster than in the gas versions.
So you'll see as we're moving up the hill, it's no big deal, but when we get around this corner, because this is our second time up the hill. All right,
so take a second here to adjust, but it will adjust and pull us up.
You can see it's got the grip going here. It's doing this all by computer.
Yep, it's got it. Here we go. Gives us a squirt of power.
I didn't touch the pedal. I didn't touch the brakes. This is all done by the car. It knows what to do. And we've seen this in other Woodlands trims and other vehicles. Like the RAV4 has Woodlands, and you're starting to see that across the full lineup, I think, when it comes to Toyota, because they want people to know you can take these things off-road. So you can see that I'm not touching anything. As we get to the top of this hill, you can see that the X mode is doing all the work for me. Not that I don't know how to drive off-road, but the car knows better than all of us. And if you can't see, go around here, very tight corner. So I just have to steer.
Yep, and we got even another view here, so you can see along where the tires are actually placed.
And it's almost like an invisible image. You can see what's going on underneath you as well. As we reach the summit of this hill, overlooking the ocean, it's quite beautiful. All right,
There you
let's go down.
go. So once you come to a stop, just so you know, once you come to a stop, grip mode is disabled. Now we're still in X mode, so as you go down, if you need to apply the brake, that's fine. If not, it will catch it.
All right, so we go into park, we lose the grip mode, so now we're going back into drive.
Yep. And we could use grip mode on the way down as well.
So no hill descent.
Oh, it will have it still. Yes.
Okay, it will have hill descent.
Yes. Even with the X mode and grip mode, it will. So we'll try it here. Let me get it. Just let it keep rolling. So I'm gonna put it on level 2. Let's go level 3.
I can use the brakes, but no gas.
Yes.
So the brakes are more for me saying, maybe I want to
no
slow down.
Yeah. But the hill descent will kick in and keep you to a set pace, I should say.
So how do you know what setting to use?
I kind of think it's
Just a
what you're
feel?
comfortable with.
Yeah. So you don't have to go super fast going down this hill. And honestly, if it were me, I'd do it in a Tacoma TRD Pro and have a blast, which I do love that little truck. But this is another option. If you've got to go somewhere or you've got to get somewhere, don't feel that you can't, you've got the Woodlands edition, which is why they've made it the way it is. It's got that bigger bodywork so you can carry all your gear up. If you want to go hiking up here, it would be fantastic.
You're good. Just keep steering and it will catch it.
I feel like I want to hit the brakes. You want to feel confident. And I think what this does is it gives you the confidence because the computer knows better than you do based on a whole bunch of factors. There's sensors all over this car, and it's using those along with the Safety Sense 3.0, which it has. It's giving you the confidence that whether you're on the street or off-road or you're driving in snowy Buffalo where I live, then you'd be okay. You just need to have a good charging system available to you, whether it's the Tesla charger or you have a home charger, either one, and you'll be golden. But you know, it's one thing that I ride with Al Vasquez all the time. One thing he did say, and I did notice it just a second ago, is that the digital gauge in front of you is harder to see in the CHR, in my opinion. In this vehicle, which is the BZ Woodland, I can see the gauges without a problem, and I'm not adjusting the seat up or down. Now, maybe that depends on how you're built. Everybody's different. But I have to say, I do like that. But other than that, these vehicles have a lot of similarities, and that's probably for production reasons, but it works. And the new technology, the new center screen, being fully digital, having the connectivity, the JBL audio, the dual charging, heated seats, heated steering wheel, and it's got vented seats too. And that is what people want. All right, so we're gonna take the X mode and the grip off and see what it's like to drive with me driving.
There you go. It's all yours.
All right, it's all mine now.
You're completely in control.
Well, right now it's a dirt road. I would not have a problem taking this vehicle on a dirt road, especially with the all-terrain tires. Of course, I always pick up the speed.
Just gonna get a sharp left into the gate.
Okay, where the crocodile sign is. I don't think there's crocodiles in North America, is there? Alligators, but I don't know about crocodiles. But it's a good sign to scare people. Nice tight turning radius. Much like that of the CHR, it had a very nice tight turning radius. And we're at the horses and we're back to our spot. It is beautiful up here. Thanks a lot, Nick.
Yes.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for coming along.
Let's get started with the price of this vehicle. It's $45,300. That's it. Woodlands, BZ, you're ready to roll. You can add that premium package if you want. That competitor list is quite long. Don't forget to test drive the Subaru Trailseeker, the Honda Prologue, the Chevrolet Equinox EV, the Volkswagen ID4, Kia EV6, Hyundai Ioniq 5, and the Ford Mach-e are all direct competitors in this class. We've tested them all on our Car Smarts channel, so make sure to take them for a test drive and check with your insurance agent before you make a final decision, because it's not just the charging, it's that NACS charger that you can use the Tesla chargers. Everybody's going to that, but not every brand has transitioned yet, so it's important that you get that fast charging because you're going to want it. There's more information down below in the description, as well as ways to support my channel. You could buy me a cup of coffee. I'm LaurenFix. Thanks so much for watching.